Hey, everybody. Welcome to tonight's Tuesday night meeting, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, here on Discovering Nicole. Tonight, we're going to be talking about finding support for people like us who are on medication-assisted treatment. I have been getting a lot of comments from new people that are following my channel, and they're asking about different meetings and stuff. So we're going to go through all that today. I'm going to show you all the most amazingest meetings that I've gone to that I like. And I think you'll like them too. So come on in. Of course, I'm sharing the video. So just hold up. Hold up. Hey. Okay. Hey, Matt, what's up? How's your taper going? So finding support on MAT at first for me, it was hard. It was hard for me at first because like when I started talking about being on subs, it was 2016. So anytime I brought up being on Suboxone, people would like kind of look at me crazy and tell me, you're not in recovery, or, you don't need to be on that stuff for the rest of your life, or, that's not sober. You know what I mean? Good job. That's awesome. I'm proud of you, man. Hey, Lisa, what's up, girl? So in 2016, it was like kind of like every time you would talk about being on subs, people would have something to say crazy about it. You know what I mean? But not anymore. It's a lot different now. Hey, Janine. Hey, Jax. What's up, girl? Hey, Cindy. Hey, Hitman. Hey, everybody, come on in. We're talking about finding support in recovery while you're on MAT. But now, in the glorious land of 2022, there are so many different meetings that you guys can go to. And I'm going to share with you guys those meetings. I'm going to put the links to those meetings in the chat, so that way you guys can find them the easiest. And I'll go down the list as I name them, okay? So I started out, of course, in Alcoholics Anonymous, which wasn't a bad fit, because the Alcoholics Anonymous program that I went to, people were very kind, and I knew everybody from my hometown. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that bad. But what happened to me was I started to notice, like, I don't relate to these people. Like, they're talking about getting sober from alcohol, and some of them would talk about their other addictions, but for the most part, it was just about alcohol. And I was just like, well, yeah, I'm an alcoholic, but I'm an alcoholic if I don't have opiates and methamphetamine and benzos. You know what I'm saying? So I started jumping out of the box. I started making my own support groups. And that's how I started Real Talk Recovery, was like on Facebook. Hey, Paul. Oh, Paul, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it, baby. Okay? I share about my past because sharing about my past makes sure that I'm not doomed to repeat it. That's why I talk about it so much, because I want to make sure that I don't ever go back to that. In my experience as somebody who was a chronic relapser, the moment that I forget where I came from, the moment that I put my job before my sobriety, the moment that I put my child before my sobriety, the moment that I decide to get a best friend and me and my best friends are hanging out all the time, that's when I forget. That's when I forget where I came from. So if it bothers you that I talk about it, I mean, you're probably not going to like it here, because I talk about it a lot. But that seriously helps me to stay sober. Okay. If I don't talk about it, you guys, I am doomed to repeat it. I have such a bad habit of going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. In fact, I'll tell you a story time about it. So I had just gotten out of prison, okay? And I had 9 months sober. I was staying at the sober living, and I was doing so freaking good. Okay, like I was going to meetings. I had a sponsor. I was doing the 12 steps. I was in it to win it. Well, I got this amazing job working at Kroger, right? And I was starting to feel myself because I was doing good. Not only did I get this amazing job working for Kroger, but I was promoted within like months to a management position. And I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I am a motherfucking hard ass worker. Whenever I have a job, I bust my butt to do it to the best of my ability all the time. Okay. So I was working my job and busting my butt to the best of my ability, right? Too much. And I started to kind of drift away from my purpose and my focus, which was my sobriety. And so I drifted slowly but surely away. I stopped calling my sponsor. I stopped going to meetings. And I just started falling off, with my healthy habits. And I relapsed on oxys. I went over to my friend Ashley's house and she was doing some oxys, and I had never shot oxys before. And so I got in there and was helping her do it. And the next thing you know, I was doing it too. So I talk about my past so my dumb ass don't forget where I came from, because I'm a glutton for punishment. Okay. I am a glutton for punishment. I will keep going back and forth. So I hope that helped you to understand a little bit better. So, this is what I want to get back to. I wanted to get back to sharing with you guys about recovery things that you can do and find. Hey, Ryan, while you're on MAT, meetings and support groups that are like basically so supportive of MAT. Like they don't even talk about it's not even a question whether or not you're in recovery. Like that, these are the kind of meetings that I want to go to. I want to go to the kind of meetings where people support me where I'm at and they're cheering me on and they're like, we're so proud of you. I don't want to go places where people are looking at me and going, you're not supposed to be on that. You're not supposed to do that. You know what I mean? And I hope you guys understand, like, when somebody comes in here, there's some people that come in here and the reason why they ask questions is not because they're wanting to know or they're curious because they're my friend. There's a literal reason why they're doing that. And so if you get blocked by one of my moderators, I'm sorry, but they did it because they noticed that it was bothering me. And so that's all that matters. All that matters is if I feel happy and content here and I'm able to help you guys be happy and content. If I'm being harassed and messed with while I'm trying to talk positivity, you know what I mean? It's just kind of gets annoying. Okay. Hey, Ashley, how you doing, baby? Oh, hey, Anchor Girl, what's up? Hey, Becky G, what's up? Hey, Cindy, what's up? I'm so glad y'all are all in here, for real. I really do appreciate y'all's support. So let me tell you guys what I started out with first. That really helped me. For those of you guys that are on Suboxone, that are on methadone, who are like, Nicole, I've tried to find meetings. I don't like going to AA meetings. I don't like going to NA meetings. What do you got for me, Nicole? Help me out, sister. Okay, here we go. So number one, the first place I went that I noticed that I really liked was I joined a bunch of online MAT support groups on Facebook. Okay. Now, a lot of these support groups, they're not super active. Like there's one or two that I see that are really active. And one of them is called the MAT Mamas. And they're a super great group, but they get mad at me when I post my own videos in there, which I hate when people are like that. That's a good place for like moms that are on MAT to have like a group of people to hang out with. And then there are like 3 or 4 different MAT, just regular Facebook groups, right? So that's where I started out first. And I found like 5 or 6 women in those groups, and we all like started meeting together and like sharing like where we came from and doing meetings together. And that really helped us a lot too. Like just literal following each other and then getting into a group, like a messaging group, so we could all talk back and forth. That really, really helped me a lot. But this is the meeting of all meetings that I think every single one of you guys needs to join if you haven't already, and it's called MARA. Okay, I'm going to show you all about MARA. All right. So MERA is Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous. Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous. Okay. They have their own website and everything. Okay. So here it is. MERA. Can y'all see that? M-A-R-A. Okay. So one size does not fit all. Listen up, people. Do you use prescribed medication to treat various drug and alcohol use disorders? Many people who utilize evidence-based science to aid in their recovery sometimes feel uncomfortable in their day-to-day lives. Additionally, a multitude of people on this healing path have even felt unwelcome at traditional recovery meetings. We understand. At Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous, you're always welcome. Recovery is simply to recover from an unsafe lifestyle. So what I like about this program, they have their own steps, 12 steps and 12 traditions. Okay. I want to show y'all. It goes like this. These are the actions that we take in order to fulfill our desire to live a safe lifestyle. In learning them, working them, and beginning to live them, we move toward getting in touch with our true voice within, thereby finding our purpose and direction. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at the steps. I just want to see them, fools. Sorry, y'all. Why can't I see them? Okay. They're almost just like the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous, but they're different too. They're different in the fact that they don't talk about God. Okay, in the 12 steps of MERA. You'll see. You have to read them. But these are where all their online meetings are. They have lists of all 50 states where you can click on these and you can go to their meeting. So let me show y'all. Like it says Arkansas meetings. MERA meeting, MERA Rocks, 5:30 to 6:30. That's literally the one that I went to with my friend Monty. He created it. Then there's another MERA meeting every third Monday here in Arkansas. And then another MERA meeting in the morning on Saturdays here in Arkansas. So one's in Springdale, one's in Searcy, and one's in Little Rock. So that is fucking awesome, dude. Oh yeah, I'm making y'all want to see them? Their sobriety birthday and bracelets and necklaces. If you're interested in buying one, they're only $20 because I bought all these beads, you guys, and $22.50. But you can design them however you want. You can tell me what your favorite color is, and I'll make them. And here's my PayPal. It's whatever y'all want to do, though. I've been really wanting to get into doing some like craft kind of stuff. Because it gets me excited. You know what I mean? / Okay. And then my Cash App is $ Nicole P 7414. Okay, there we go. Now, those MERA meetings are fucking bomb, dude. And they have them. The one that I always used to go to is on Saturdays, y'all. I really think y'all would like them. And there's nothing to be embarrassed about. You just go to the MERA website, right? You just go to the MERA website. You click find online meetings, and it'll literally show you the meeting that will be next online. Okay. A lot of the reasons why I didn't like being in the 12-step program AA was because, like I said, I felt like I couldn't relate to anybody when they were sharing. Because, you know, when we go in, us people that are on MAT, like I want to be able to share about my taper and how well I'm doing. I want to be able to share about how I'm feeling out on my dose and stuff like that. And so like now in MERA and in other groups where they're accepting of MAT, like I can share openly without being judged. You know what I'm saying? And that is like the main thing that's most important to me, is to be able to share about what I'm going through without being judged by other people. I really was bad about relapsing before I got sober in 2015. I was a chronic relapser, you guys. And the main reason was because I would forget where I would come from. I forgot my past. Our past is our greatest asset. Okay. It is the thing that can help catapult you into being the best version of yourself in your future. You know what I mean? My life now is amazing because I have been able to openly share my past with you guys and not be ashamed of it. You know, that's how I'm able to build the future that I have today, is by sharing about my past. You know what I mean? So it's a good thing. What happened to Ashley? Thank you. We worked here. Oh, I forgot your husband lost his job. I remember you told me that already. Okay. I like meetings on YouTube too. What other? So those are the Mara. The Mara is my favorite. Okay. I feel like I feel great here, Matt. But then, like, okay, do you guys see how I've lost my? I'm being open with you guys because y'all are my friends. I know y'all can see it. Like, I've lost my confidence when I'm on camera, because I feel like I always, in the back of my mind, is somebody watching me, recording me, to talk shit about me, talk shit about my teeth, talk shit about my weight, talk shit about the way I look on this video right now. And it's like, I want to come on here and I want to share so much information with you guys about Suboxone and how it has helped me and all the different meetings that I find and how I'm able to help other people. But then I come on here and I have this like nagging little, you know what I'm saying? Like little. So I'm trying to like get away from that and ignore it, but it's hard, you know? Hey, Ashley, thanks for the happy Mother's Day. So anyways, Mara, I love that program. Another program, you are just such a big and successful. Of course, you're going to have haters. Yeah, it's just hard for me because I hate it. I'm very, very sensitive. I know y'all know that though. The next kind of meetings that I really think are great for people that are on MAT is Smart Recovery. Have y'all heard of that? Let me look it up and I'll tell y'all how they're about. Smart Recovery, I feel like, is a more like scientific approach to recovery. Let me read it to you guys. Okay, Smart Recovery is an international nonprofit organization that provides assistance to individuals seeking abstinence from addiction. SMART stands for Self-Management and Recovery Training. I did not know that. Self-Management and Recovery Training. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I want you to listen to this. It says, at meetings, participants help one another resolve problems with any addiction. It can be to drugs or alcohol or even other activities such as gambling or overeating. Participants find and develop the power within themselves to change and lead fulfilling and balanced life, guided by our science-based and sensible 4-point program. Okay. So they have meetings online. Let me see. I'm reading all this stuff. It's a fresh approach to addiction recovery. Okay. Far too many people feel powerless over their lives and carry a sense of futility and dread of staying trapped within an addiction pattern and locked into their circumstances. Smart Recovery helps them learn the skills they need to overcome their addictions and transform their lives. Okay. SMART was created for people seeking a self-empowering way to overcome addictive problems. What has emerged is an accessible method of recovery, one grounded in science and proven by more than a quarter century of experience, teaching practical tools that encourage lasting change. Huh. I like that. Okay. So they have a leadership team. They have everything, you guys. So they do meetings too. So that's another really MAT friendly, I feel like, program. Now, as far as like being on subs and Sublocade or Suboxone or methadone, y'all can always come here and hang out with me. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Central, we're going to do these live streams where we talk about how I'm doing, how you're doing, a little bit about recovery, a little bit about addiction, probably a lot about my past. And it'll be fun.
Like this is probably shot a big plane on the ground.
Hey, Nate, make sure you put this trash in the I saw it. Yeah, you have thrown a plate over there. A paper plate, Nate. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to get my purse. Everybody is welcome to come here and hang out with us. And I want to encourage you guys to ask questions. You can ask me anything, okay? Anything. But if I think you're coming in here and you're asking me questions to be a shithead, like I'm gonna say that, okay? Because it's unfortunate that I have to do this, but there are people that literally do this just to be shitheads, y'all. I promise you. I promise. Okay. Did y'all see my new purse? I didn't get to show y'all. Okay. Okay. Back to it now. Back to. So, how many of you guys are insecure about being on subs? How many of you guys have felt judged by people because you're on Suboxone? Hey, Atlanta girl, what's up, baby? How many of y'all have felt inadequate because you're on Suboxone? I think we've all felt like that. You know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I chose to get on Suboxone, it was a very, very scary choice. I had this idea that I was going to be on subs and then they were going to cure me, right? I really thought that I could just take this medicine and not have to worry about anything else. And of course, my doctor told me otherwise and told me, you know, Nicole, you better get to work. You better get to work. When I look back on getting on subs, it was the best thing that I ever could have done. Okay. It was my best decision I could have ever made. I just wish that my doctor would have informed me a little bit more. So now, you know, a lot of us are learning about subs and tooth decay. A lot of us are learning about how being on Suboxone long term can affect our gut health and stuff like that. No, I didn't know any of this. Did y'all? Did y'all know any of this? I had no idea, honey. I had no idea. Nobody told me, you know? And so I've been going online on TikTok and looking up all this stuff about the teeth. Okay. Do you love it, Mary? Girl, I knew you would love it. And I'm doing these lives, Mary, every Tuesday and Thursday here on YouTube, just so you know. Okay. Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's at 7. And you guys can count on me. I'll be here every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm trying to find my damn glasses, y'all. Please bear with me. Ah, there they are. I broke these motherfuckers. I got to go get a damn new glasses, people. I know. I love pink. Yeah, come back in and go back out, and it'll work for you. Okay? Okay. So that's what I wish that they had done differently with me in subs. I wish that they had told me a little bit more. You know what I mean? But I feel like I'm happy where I'm at. How many of you guys are happy where you're at? How many of you guys are confident in your sobriety and happy being on subs? Is everybody here happy? If you're not happy, I want to know why you're not happy. And I'll tell you a little bit about my situation. So I wouldn't say that I'm like super duper depressed or anything anymore, because I was. Damn, man, that leaked all over my bag. I knew it was. When I first got on subs, I was super duper happy. I was really excited. I felt great. Everything was good, right? Well, it wasn't until about 2 to 3 years, no, maybe 4 years. 4 years after I had been on subs, where I was just like, man, I'm not feeling like myself. You know what I mean? I felt depressed all the time. You're back in pain management. Are you on pain meds or subs? I just started feeling like super duper low down, depressed all the time. I didn't feel like myself, you know? But I think my reason, hold on, y'all, I gotta get a wipey, was because I was on too much. What I mean by that, okay, what I mean by that is not to have a dose in general, because I was only on 12 milligrams, but I had been on 12 milligrams for like 4 years, and I just didn't need that much anymore. And so once I tapered down to like 4, I felt better. I started feeling better. How are you doing with it, Mary? Are you able to stay on the right path? Rachel, what do you mean feel more into control? Have you thought about doing the Suboxone shot? That way you don't have to worry about it. A lot of people are getting on Suboxone shot. Yeah, I can't take painkillers. I could, like, if I had to for pain, but after a while, I would be doing bad probably. Maybe not now that I've been sober for a while, but who knows, right? Okay, let's get all my pens. One of my followers sent me this, and I want to read it to y'all. Can I? Here we go. I absolutely love you. You're an inspiration to so many. Don't ever stop being you. I am so proud of you for your sobriety. I have 2 daughters who are both addicts. My oldest is 26 with endocrinitis and in treatment, and my 23-year-old is still using. My son is 25 and doing really well in his sobriety. You're beautiful inside and out. I've never seen so much envy and meanness from women in my life on that app, TikTok. I know it's hard to ignore them, but please do, and try not to listen to the negativity. So she sent me this. I was having a hard time, and I was feeling down and out, and I thought that was just so nice. She sent me this little thing with all these little teas in it that I can drink. So that's really cool. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Once I went down on my taper, though, that's when I started feeling like a human being again. You know what I mean? Now, when people used to say this, it would make me so mad, because I would have friends who would say that they felt like their Suboxone was making them feel out of it. Not high at all. Nothing like that. Just not like themselves. And I was like, no way. But now that I reflect back on the way I felt whenever, around that time when I started going down, that's how I felt too. Oh, Mary, I'm so sorry. Have you talked to your doctor about it? About you having to be on them? Hey, Thomas, what's up, man? I saw you needed help. What's going on? I sent you my number. What happened? Thomas, are you okay? And just so y'all know, like, a whole bunch of you guys have been texting me. And like I said, please, y'all understand that there's so many people that are texting and calling me that when I will text you back, it just takes a second. And if it's not like an emergency, then I'm not going to be like rushing to get back to you, because I have so many people calling and texting. But if it's emergency and there's something wrong and you need help with something, I will help you. But listen to me when I say this to you guys. if you call me and then every time I have an explanation of how to help you, and then every time I say something that will help you, you say something against that, then what are you calling me for? You know what I'm saying? What are you calling me for? Don't do that. Okay. Okay, good. You can text me then, Thomas. That's fine. Because I thought there was something wrong. I'm like, I swear. I think a lot of us do that. We feel like we don't need all the medicine, but then what happens is if we start like altering our dose, then we miss taking it on one day. Ooh, Sonia, how are you doing? No, I know why you text me. Girl, I ain't talking about you. I know, I'm so happy. How are you feeling? Sonya's down to like what, a tiny amount now. Tell us what's up, Sonia. Share with everybody. Hey Barbie, what's up, girl? $20 mils. Damn, that's tiny. Did you ever think that you would be here? I didn't think you were even gonna. I'm so proud of you. One day I'll be able to say the same thing. I'm just not ready to get off subs yet. You know, I guess a lot of it is for me is I feel safe on Suboxone. I feel really comfortable where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I don't want to mess it up. You know, so that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm still on my subs, because I still feel like I need to be. Y'all are the bomb. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of y'all who are supporting me and are my friends, because there's a lot of people, you know what I mean? They act like one way, but they're really not here to support me. Okay. Got my tweezers. Everyone's journey looks different. That's right. That's right. I'm just really proud of you, Ann, Sonia, for real. Like, I'm really proud of you. Me and Sonia met like 4 years ago. And when I flew out to California to work with Dr. B and them, I got to meet Sonia and her hubby in real life, which was amazing. I was so grateful. Hey, Barbie. What's up, girl? I was so grateful because they came and they got me from the airport, and then they also came over and ate Mexican food with me. It was good. Hey, Sarah, what's up, girl? I know I got your email the other day. I really appreciated you being so kind, and I wish there was something more that we could do to help you out, for real. But did you go on that website I told you to go on and look for what I told you to? I guess I could tell you guys. So a lot of you guys reach out to me because you find Dr. B and you email Dr. B. Well, if you email Dr. B, I'll be the one who answers your email back. And so if you are somebody who lives in the state of California and you're needing help or treatment, taper, a lot of people call us because they need to get off of benzos. And we do specifically do benzo tapers with people. If that's something that you're needing help with, or you need subs and you live in California and you want to go through Dr. B, I'll help you. You reach out, and that's me who's going to be on the other line. If you're out of the state, though, the only way that we could be of service to you if you're out of the state, you guys, is if you traveled back and forth to become a patient of ours, okay? Or if you did coaching, which when you do coaching courses with Dr. B, that does not, you can't get medication with coaching. It's like life coaching, you know? That kind of thing. Good. That's great. And Sarah, I'll tell you this, girl. I'm struggling to get my treatment for my own mental health disorder that I'm struggling with. I have one more left that I can't seem to get anybody to help me with, which is ADD. And I know y'all know that y'all have been talking to me about this for years, and I just blew it off. And I've been trying to get somebody to help me with it, but I can't find anybody. Oh, Thomas, you are too, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for helping me and being of service and supporting me here. Hey, Brandy, what's up? Brandy, I hadn't heard from you, girl. You doing okay? You know I ain't mad at you. I'm going through. I am putting my purse all nice and neat together while I chit chat with you guys. What we could start doing on here, you guys, is I just don't want to get so hard into like recovery stuff where it's like all we do is talk about recovery stuff. Like I want to talk about how y'all's days are going. I want to talk about how y'all are feeling. I want to help you find, like I said, the resources, the meetings and stuff. Okay, good. See what I'm saying, y'all? That's great. I'm glad that you've been busy. That's a good sign. Let me tell you, I fucked up. Okay. Sarah, are you in here? Are you in here, girl? Hey, no, Pop Non. I'm not. I'm on 0.25 of Suboxone. It's my friend Sarah just texted me. If you're in here, say hi, girl. Not you. That's the other Sarah. Not you, Sarah. The other Sarah. I know you're in here. Anyway, it don't matter. I can, Brandy. Okay, so y'all, Brandy needs our support. She just now gave me permission to share her story. So Brandy has cerebral palsy, and she has a pain management doctor. She's been on pain management for years and years and years and years, right? And she was doing really well for a while until she started needing to take more of her medications, and then more and more and more, until her little prescription is not helping her anymore. She has to buy another one. Okay. So the other day she reached out to me, and she's trying to get herself back on track by she's been overtaking them. And so she's trying to taper herself back down to her prescribed dosage. And so what I've been doing is just kind of being like an accountability partner that she can check in with and text in and call, as she's going throughout her tapering. So I'm just trying to be a cheerleader to help support, you know what I mean? But it's hard. I could never do that. Like, when you guys talk about tapering off of your drug of choice, like fentanyl or heroin or whatever, like I was always, I couldn't do it. I always fell off, you know what I mean? But it's okay. And here's the thing, Brandy, like I was telling you the other day, all right? I'm going to compare this, you guys, to my eating disorder, okay? So listen up. Yesterday, I binged bad. Okay. I binged into the point where last night and today I was sick all day long with diarrhea and throwing up because I ate so much food yesterday, binging in the middle of the day, that it made me sick to my literal stomach. Okay. When I woke up this morning, I could have said, fuck it, I'm going to binge another day. Right. And just thrown away all the progress that I've been making on my healthy eating. I didn't. I'm picking up and I'm getting right back on track. Okay. So where I fucked up was I went and ate Chinese food on Sunday. And I think that triggered something in me. Okay. It triggered something. It was too much salt, too much just junk. You know what I mean? It triggered something in my brain. And then the next day I binged. And so Chinese food is a binge food for me. And I'm learning all this. Like, I didn't know that. But it's like, as I was thinking about it yesterday, I was, when I tell you I am so fucking sick, dude, like my body is in pain from all the food I ate. Okay. Like pain. Okay. It sucks. It sucks. Oh, I'm dying. If you guys want me to, okay, so listen up. Who all's in here? Listen up, y'all. I can start a new Facebook group, a new Discovering Nicole Facebook group. I shut down the old one, Real Talk Recovery, because you know what? Fuck that shit. No, I'm not going to make another Facebook group. I will make a chat group, okay? On, no, I'm not going to do that either. I've done all this stuff, y'all. And I'm telling you, it always ends up getting messed up because somebody wants to come into the group that's nasty and talking shit. You know what I mean? I'll do a Facebook group, but I'm not going to make like a private chat because that's when everything starts popping off. So anyways, I could have got back on. I could have said fuck it and like totally binged, right? But I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to get back on track. So we're going to start with our healthy eating tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Okay, and we're get back on track with our 1,200 to 1,700 calories. Okay. I know. It's just hard because I don't want it to be a negative experience. You know what I'm saying? And that's what ends up happening is that here, I want to restart a Facebook group. You know what I mean? I have a Facebook group right now. And it's on Facebook. It's called Discovering Nicole, and it's a private Facebook group. Let me get it out. Discovering healthy living with Nicole, and that can mean anything. Okay, anything. So if you want to join the group, all you have to do is click the link in my bio on TikTok. I'm improving you, Adana, and then I will approve you. But I'm going to go and I'm going to look at what you're about. I'm going to see what you're posting on your accounts. You know what I'm saying? Before I approve you. Okay? But I would love to have you guys there. Let me get the link to the meeting, copy link, and I'll come put it on here so y'all can join. Okay? I want to do stuff like that. That's fun. And you're right, Blunt. Blunt said, don't let people ruin it for people who really do want to do it. So there's the Facebook link, you guys. I just put in here. I'll pin the message. That's what's happening. Okay. So because of the bad experience that I've had with all this crap that's been happening and these trolls that have been trolling me, it's made me not want to do the things that I do. As far as the clubhouse meeting, like I said, I was sick as a fucking dog, y'all. And I was not feeling good yesterday and today. So please forgive me for that. Our members only live will be tomorrow at 7. I'm going to do that at 6 Central. I'll do that. I was kind of trying to weed out the people on that membership because I do believe that there were some people that joined under false pretenses. You know what I'm saying? So just know that if you want to join our Facebook group, I am going to ask you questions when you want to join. Okay. Join our Facebook group. And then I'll put the link. I know. I just feel bad because I wasn't on here like I said I was going to. So that is a way that if you guys are struggling and you need support, you can join the Discovering Healthy Life with Nicole, and we can all chit chat and do stuff. Hey, Mark, what's up? How you doing, baby? Oh, Mark, you don't even want to know how bad it was. When I tell you, it was like water was coming out of my behind. It was bad. Bad. I thought I had food poisoning for a second there, but I know it's not that. I know it's because I binged. And that's how my disorder is. Like, when I tell you guys, like, I have an eating disorder, and it's really difficult for me to fight against my eating disorder and stay sober and do my YouTube. It's really it's a battle, man. It's a battle. It's not easy at all. So that's how I was ill. Um, Yay! I'm excited about everybody joining the group. I think that will be fun. And I really want people to feel comfortable and just be a part of our little recovery community. That's what I'm about. I'm about a recovery community. I'm about helping people. I'm not about drama and chaos. So this group is going to be for anyone that wants to improve their life. It doesn't matter if it's with drugs, food, gambling, sex, whatever. You are welcome here. Are welcome here. Cool. Oh, hey, Sarah, what's up? To the point it physically pains me, and I'll keep going until I puke sometimes. It happens mostly in the middle of the night. That is exactly so yesterday, that's what happened to me, okay? Yesterday, I had such a bad fucking binge. I see you, Thomas. I got you. Okay. I got you guys in there, okay? So as you come and join, I'll approve you guys because I know y'all are okay. Hey, Rusty, what's up, honey? I ate an entire tray of cookie dough the other day. I felt awful for 24 hours. So let me tell you, okay? This binge that I had yesterday was so bad that I was sick all night last night. Y'all know, because when we were live yesterday, I had to keep going to the bathroom. That's how sick I was yesterday, you guys. It was so fucking bad. I hate that I do that, but it's a disease. It's a disease. So I go to my doctor to try and get help with this binge eating disorder, right? And he gives me Wellbutrin. So now I'm literally like so that's only a day that I messed up out of this whole time that I've been eating healthy. I've been doing so good. I haven't been going out to eat. I haven't been doing any of that stuff. I have been really sticking to my food diary and making my own food. Where I really mess up is, like you said, Sarah, in the nighttime. So my husband went ahead and got me some yogurt and some strawberries that I can have like a better, healthier snack. You know what I'm saying? But do you guys see how like y'all struggle? Maybe you're struggling with your Sarah, I got you. Barbie, I got you. Terry, I got you. Terry, you cool? You cool? Okay. All right. So do you think the binge could maybe be a signal you need to allot yourself more time for cheat snacks? Honestly, okay. I think that because I eat whatever I want, you guys. I'm not like not eating what I want to eat. I honestly, yesterday's binge was brought on by a couple different factors. It wasn't so much that I'm starving or not eating what I want. It was more of a boredom thing. Okay. So sometimes if I'm eating during the day, it's because I'm bored. because I don't do that. I don't like just eat. And yesterday I was grazing all day long during the day. And so yesterday I just wasn't doing really a lot. And so I need to start keeping myself back on track, because I have a little schedule that I go by each day. And yesterday I kind of was just being lazy, and it throws me off when I don't do my schedule. Yeah, I already approved you. Sure did. Yeah, yeah. And so I was bored, and so then I got to snacking, and this is what my husband does, you guys. I love him, and I told him I wanted something sweet, but this is not what I mean. Honey buns, brownies, gummy bears, all these different Zuzus and Wham Whams. Most people that binge, it has nothing to do with how hungry they are, but how they feel mentally at the moment. Yeah, so a lot of times I was doing so well, and then I started having this negativity going on in my life the last month or so. And I think the last 2 or 3 weeks I was struggling with just feeling like I couldn't talk about anything. Like right now, I feel like I can't come on here and really say what I want to say because people are watching me and recording me. And so I want to come on here and just be like, let loose and be wild. Hey, Carrie, what's up, girl? But then I come on here and I think, well, they're recording you, and they're going to record you, and they're going to try and find something that you said and take it out of context. Do you know what I'm saying? And so that's why I can't even share with you guys. Like, I want to share so much stuff with you guys, but I can't. I can't. What are your thoughts about Zoloft for depression? I was on Zoloft for depression, Sarah, when I was younger. And for me, I feel like it would back then when I was younger, it worked. It worked for me. Now that I'm older, though, I prefer Wellbutrin over anything. Wellbutrin and Lexapro. I don't really like Lexapro, but I have been on it for so long, and I can't seem to get off of it. I've been trying to. Yeah, every now and then I'll get like a little sweet tooth, and I'll want something good, you know? I tell you this, Sarah, try different things. You know, if your doctor puts you on Zoloft and that doesn't work for you, then don't be afraid to say something and have him change it, you know? Yeah, so I tried to come off Lexapro about 2 years ago. Yeah, so being on Lexapro was great the first couple of months, I guess, the first year or so. Now you got to understand, I got on 20 milligrams of Lexapro after my son was born for postpartum depression. I don't really talk about that a lot, but after my son was born, I went into a huge depressive state, and I didn't shower for 2 weeks. And the only thing I was doing was taking care of my son. I wasn't taking care of myself. So I got put on the 20 milligrams of Lexapro. I've been able to get myself down to 5 because I was wanting to come off of it, you know? Well, my sex drive has been gone, okay, because I'm on subs, but I didn't know Lexapro could be a part of that too. Now, my sex drive has gotten a lot better because I'm on a lower milligram now of Lexapro and Suboxone, so it's been actually really good. I want to say this, and I've actually had like feelings, you know what I mean? Like, I've actually been horny in the last couple of weeks, and I know y'all probably don't care about that, but it's like important for me to tell you, because I went from not having any kind of feeling, like being dead down there, you know, just to find out which Yes, Mary, they did the same thing with my sister. I didn't have any side effects the first 3 years. Now, bam, I'm having worse side effects. Yeah. Helped me quit smoking, but it hasn't really helped much. Rachel, don't focus on the fact that it's going to help you quit smoking. Okay. Don't focus on that. All right. What you got to do is one day you're going to be smoking and it's going to taste bad. That's what happened to me first. Okay. Then my son had walked out and he had picked up a cigarette butt off the ground and had said he acted like he was smoking, and he was like 2. And that was what really pushed me over the edge. After that happened, I freaked out, and I smoked all my cigarettes up. I smoked them down to the to the filter. Okay. I smoked all my cigarettes up, and I went and got rid of all the butts and threw everything away, and told my husband, don't buy me any more cigarettes. And he didn't. And so at that time, I didn't have my car yet. So if I wanted to get cigarettes, I'd have to go walk into the gas station. Honey, that helped me a lot. So pick a quit day too. Like, that's what I would do. I would pick a quit day, and I would get rid of my cigarettes on that day, and really, really, really focus on that. You know what I mean? You can do it, honey. You can do it. But the binge eating thing is part of addiction. I have like such an extremist personality and such an extremist addiction that like everything in my life is either one extreme to the next. And so I'm trying to find a happy medium with my food intake. You know what I mean? Like, I started out and I was like doing only 1,200 calories, right? And that's when I was like, wait a second, Nicole, 1,200 calories is like such a small amount, you guys. I was starving. And so now I give myself a whole extra 500 calories. Hey, Crystal. No, I haven't talked to Dr. B I haven't talked to Dr. B at all. That's why I actually texted him today and told him he needs to call me, because I hadn't talked to him in like over a week. Lexapro for a long time. It makes me so tired now. I take it at night before bed. I'm sorry, Carrie. There is hope for you. I thought about that. You should try keto or paleo. Yeah, I've tried keto before. I just want to do regular. I just want to eat regular, Eat to live. I'm really proud of myself though, because I'm sticking to it. Hey, I agree, David. I agree. K to the Y. Kentucky? Oh, it was hard to quit smoking, you guys. Like, I had like cravings for them, you know what I mean? But I didn't have a car, so I couldn't go get them myself. I remember my friend Jennifer coming over, and I might sneak a puff of one of hers, but I stopped because of my son. I was on 6 milligrams a day for a few years, and the doctor ended up leaving the methadone clinic where I was getting it prescribed, and it took my almost a year to taper off the Klonopin. Oh, wow, Rusty. They help me curb my binge eating sometimes. I wish the doctor would help me and, help me with that. Yeah, the more you move your body, the better you feel. That's what I've figured out too. It helps me to get out in the fresh air, you know what I mean, and move my body. Crystal, about your methadone in the heart question, I've heard that be talked about before. Let me look that. I've heard that before. Aren't they coming into your clinic and making y'all do some tests or something? Tell me what they were doing. Okay. They have so many studies and stuff about, let's look at this, long-term methadone maintenance. I'm on 4 milligrams of clonazepam and my body is getting too used to it. Needing to switch to something else. I would put a hard candy in my mouth anytime I felt like putting a cigarette in my mouth. Yep. Cigarettes, man. That was hard. Okay, so it says to determine whether chronic high dose methadone treatment would exert hemotoxic effects on patients with or without liver disease. Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. I eat too much food too. It's a lifestyle. I want to show you all these. So I have become obsessed with opals. Do you guys like opals? The stone? Girl, this girl, she looks amazing, dude. Let me show y'all a picture of my friend Christy, okay?
Okay, I missed the body catcher.
I want y'all to see her.
My favorite type of weed was
Oh God. I'm gonna put her on my. She's beautiful. Like you can't even recognize her, dude. That's how different she looks now, from when she was on drugs. Oh, y'all are helping me. That y'all help me stay sober. Yes. So I've been wanting to get a real opal that's mined from, like Australia or whatever. And I have been finding so many awesome places that sell them like that. So I'll show y'all what I mean. I've been going online and like staying up at night, literally going through and looking at opals all night long. Now, my mom's birthstone is opal, which is her, she's born in October. I need to get her something for Mother's Day. What did y'all get y'all's parents for Mother's Day? Anybody in here? Have you gotten something for your parents, your mom yet? That's why. So that's what I'm about to show you. They're not too expensive. They have some affordable ones. That's why I like it. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do oh. Okay, I'll show you. I want to get one, and I want it to be like this is going to be like my gift for my sobriety birthday. Okay. Like y'all have got to see some of these opals, dude. They're just gorgeous. Yeah, these people like go and get them out of like look at this lady, y'all. She is so amazing. I love her rings. Pink sapphire. I want to show y'all the opals though. Oh, I gotta follow this girl. I found these opals, okay? Okay, here's one that I think is beautiful. And okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Tiffany's, girl, I ain't got that kind of money. I ain't got that kind of money. Look at this one. It's a beautiful, beautiful cabochon yellow opal, like a honeycomb opal, Ethiopian opal. Oh, Barbie, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, you guys. If you had a loved one that passed away, I'm sorry. I don't, that makes me sad. Like, look at this one. Tell me if y'all like this one. It's $300 though. But it's beautiful. It's like a blue. It says Australian semi-black light ting ridge opal. I love it. Hey, Donna. Okay, what did you guys learn today at our meeting? You guys learned that you can go to the coolest open-minded meetings for people that are on MAT, and what are they called? MARA. You also learned that we have our own Discovering Nicole, Facebook group that you guys can be a part of. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And then here's another opal statement ring. It's large and in charge. I want to show y'all. Like, that's beautiful to me. I just want it to be special, you know? Yeah, so Laura, that's what we were talking about. So I have the best, most fun meetings. They're called MARA meetings, and everybody that's on MAT should go to these meetings. Let me put the link to the meetings in the comment section for you guys. Like, you'll love it. They have so much support. Like, it's really good. Love it. They have so much support. Like, it's really good. Okay. Okay, there's the link to the MARA meeting. I just now put it in the chat, y'all. And then y'all can do, I do the live streams on TikTok on Thursdays or on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometimes I might miss one because I go live every single day. You know what I mean? And I can get tired and worn out. But for the most part, I'm on there. I'm also doing sobriety bracelets. If y'all want one, $20. You don't have to. It's only if you want to. So yeah. Yeah, MAT is great. Methadone is a great medication. Like, I have a lot of friends that are on methadone, and it saved their life, quite literally. A lot of my friends, Suboxone helped save my life. You know what I mean? If I hadn't got on it, I probably wouldn't be here today. And I believe that to be true. You know what I mean? Because I was a hot mess back in the day. Going live. I shot up for the... What? I shot up for the first time 7 days ago, and I'm glad I did because the crash made me stop smoking it in the first place. I sure hope that you're not going to continue injecting it either. I'm just telling you right now that within 6 months of the first time I injected methamphetamine, 6 months later, I had gotten a felony charge for possession of a controlled substance. I was on probation. Dude. And a year later, I was hit. This guy commented on my page. I shot it for the I'm sorry that you guys are not able to handle the life that you try to live. Everyone needs to be the person that they are, not someone else. So on a video of me talking about not injecting meth because it can ruin your life. So I don't get it. So I was trying to live a life that I can't live because when I shot up meth, it fucked up my life. No, I think any person that takes methamphetamine and injects it will learn what I'm talking about. It's not something that you just get you a shot and then, oh, I'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, what? Hey, Erin, what's up, girl? Like, what are you saying? People, I swear, y'all. They don't listen. That's what it is. They don't listen. See you later, Sarah. We're just chit-chatting now. I'm telling you right now. I'm trying to give a cautionary tale. I shot up for the first about not shooting up 7 days ago, and I'm glad I did because the crash made me stop smoking it in the first place. I sure hope that you're not going to continue injecting it either. I'm just telling you right now that within 6 months of the first time I injected methamphetamine, 6 months later, I had gotten a felony charge for possession of a controlled substance. I was on probation, and a year later, I was headed to prison. I shot up for the first time 7 days ago, and I'm glad I did because the crash made me stop smoking it in the first place. I sure hope that you're not going to continue injecting it either. I'm just telling you right now that... Okay. Hey, what's up, Myra? What are you doing, girl? I want to show you a picture. I want to show you guys a picture of my mom and dad when they were young. Y'all want to see? Getting out of prison. Y'all want to see a picture of my parents? Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I have a video I can show y'all. Boop. I'm making recovery bracelets. This is my mom and dad when they first met and they started dating while they were in the Air Force. Oh, can you see? That's my beautiful mom. That's me and my dad after I was born. Hashtag relationship goals. Oh, my mom and dad, you guys, they're so great. I love my parents so much. So, as you guys join the Facebook group, this is what's going to happen. Since we're going to have a new group, and it's going to be a good group of just people supporting each other in their recovery. Hey, Carrie, I got you. So here's the thing. There's only 19 people in there. We can build it nice and slow and make it healthy for everybody and make it a good, positive experience, you know? Not a nasty one. The link to it, I have it pinned, Erin, in the comment section. It's called Discovering Healthy Living with Nicole. Discovering Healthy Living with Nicole. I was in prison for a year. I did prison time, and I got arrested in November of 2007. No, 8. I got busted in 2008. I was placed on probation for 3 years because of the felony that I got for possessing methamphetamine. I was placed on probation and I sucked and I didn't listen to what my probation officer told me to do. And I was basically just getting high the whole time I was on probation. I ended up getting revoked and sent to prison after that. She did try to get me treatment, though. She gave me treatment to go into. She gave me many different times where I was failing my drug screens, and I just kept going back and forth. That's why I try to tell people, like, I had a really hard time with relapsing. And so I don't think people understand that it's really important to me to not go back that I don't want to relapse. I don't want to lose my life. And so when I come on here and I talk with you guys and I share my story, it helps me, it helps me to be able to stay on the right path and stay sober. Yeah. Staying sober is important to me, and it's not something that I want to just throw away. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I proved it. If y'all want to go ahead and join the Facebook group, is pinned in the top of the comments. I'm going to get off here and go chill out with the boys because we've been on here for about an hour and 20 minutes. If you're struggling and you need support, Mara meetings are amazing. If you don't like that, you can always come and hang out with us every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be live here on YouTube, just hanging out, talking about different things, different subjects. If you guys have a topic that y'all want to discuss next week, just comment. Let me know. Send it to me and say, hey, Nicole, I've been going through this lately. Can we talk about this next week? And that's what we can do. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of the evening, and I'll see you guys on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central right here on YouTube.